Testing, testing. Is this mic on or what?
That's not what you wanted to say, Double.
No, it's not. No, nope.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. But most people don't know.
They don't know.
They don't know.
They don't know what they don't know, you know?
If you
You know what
don't
I
know,
know?
you don't know.
You know what I know? They don't know.
They don't know. They don't
They
know.
don't know, baby.
They don't
You
know.
don't know.
You
You
talk
can
about
work it,
three.
baby.
That's no me, baby.
You can work it, baby.
And they'll grow.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah. All right. Let's see here. Yeah. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good
Ooh, I'm
morning.
getting that stretching. Ooh, the one that cracks the vertebrae. Ooh. Lord. Got that good stretching just now, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Good morning.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, DBL moms. Say hello to the people.
Hello.
Say hello to the people, DBL moms.
Hello to the people.
Yeesh.
Yes.
Alrighty. Alrighty. Hey, 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. 1 second. Let's get ourselves all set up here. There we are. We getting ourselves all set up. Hope you guys are having a fantastic Friday. And I hope you guys have an even better restful weekend. But before all that, I hope you guys have a fantastic Friday. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are having a fantastic Friday. Hope you guys are chilling like villains, like me. I'm chilling right now. I'm chilling right now. But how's everybody doing? How you guys doing, ladies and gentlemen? Right now, I got to go and chill. Had some fun. Got to chill out. Play some Doom last night, you know? Play some Doom. Doom. That's my favorite game.
Doom.
Doesn't matter what does not matter what Doom it is always my favorite game. You can never go wrong with Doom. Especially when they let you pilot a giant Doom mecha, okay? Then we're talking right there. That's then we're talking. That's how we Yep, now that's what I'm talking about.
Yep.
As soon as I played in the giant mecha, I'm like, see, now that's what I'm talking about. And they gave the mecha a giant gun. I'm like, yeah! Yes! Like, yes! This is what I came here for. Yes, good. I'm like Palpatine. Good! Alright, let's see here. Get ourselves all set up and ready to go. Ladies and gentlemen. Let's see here. Okay. Woo. How you doing, DBL moms?
Good.
You doing good?
Yep.
Yep. Got to chill last night and do your thing? Yeah. Yeah, you made some steaks, little steaks there last night.
Pork steaks.
Yeah, good. It was good. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, we had the steaks last night, the little steaks, and we were chilling out, relaxing, doing our thing. Yeah, that's it. What do you guys got planned for this weekend, ladies and gentlemen? What do you guys got planned? Me personally, it depends on the weather, as always. It always normally depends on the weather. If it's like rainy, if it's rainy, I'm gonna just chill there with a nice book. I'm gonna just chill there with a nice book, just be relaxed. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. We just be chilling there with a nice book. Doing my stuff.
Yes. Do that stuff.
Play
Good
some.
morning, everybody.
If it's rainy, I'm just gonna play video games and chill. That's it. If it's not rainy, you know, I might play like Helldivers, or I might play Doom. One of the two.
Doom.
Doom.
Oh, Lord.
You can never go wrong.
Uh-huh.
You can never go wrong with Doom.
Oh, no.
No, you can never go wrong with Doom.
No.
People say, "Oh, Doom, man." No. Nah.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
All right. Doom. Can never go wrong. right? Because it's just that good of a game. It's just they just got it like that.
Gotcha.
My only gripe with that game, if anything, is that you have to have an internet connection on a single player game, which I don't get that concept. Really, I don't. I don't know what's so online about it. It's a game. It's a single player game. Those normally you don't have to be online for that. But okay. I mean, hey, whatever floats their boat, I guess. People weird. They're weird. Eesh, they're weird. But hey, other than that, I love the game. They have like little fancy little weapons and stuff like that. It's so cool in that game. It's so cool. But yeah. What games do you guys like to play? What do you guys got planned for this weekend? Put it in the chat. If it's nice and sunny, man, I'm just gonna go out. I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna go chill with my family. My family. Maybe go to Longhorns. Longhorn Steakhouse is good. Might do that. Longhorns. They got, you know what they got at Longhorns? They got that shrimp.
They got good shrimp.
They got really good shrimp. It's like a fried shrimp with like with this delicious sauce on it. And they got these little peppers and stuff. And then you could dip it in like this. It's not really a ranch type of sauce. It's not ranch. It's like something else.
It's something special.
But it's so good.
It's a special.
It's the special. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what it is. But it's pretty good. So, I don't question. I just simply enjoy. Then I have like a nice, and it's like a big lunch, and then I barely have anything for dinner, right? It's one of those things where like you eat a big lunch and then you have nothing for dinner, or like if you do have something, it's like maybe a light salad, right? And I'll do that, right? So I'll have the shrimp, and then I'll have, and I normally won't be able to finish it, right? So I'll have the shrimp, and then I'll have the, oh, 1 second. I'll have like the shrimp, and then I'll have the steak, and it'll come with like 2 sides. I'll have like a side of Brussels sprouts, which is always good. You can never go wrong with Brussels sprouts, right? Especially when they're made a certain way. Oh yeah.
Good.
And then after that, also a little side of mac and cheese. The 5 cheese mac and cheese. You can never go wrong with the 5 cheese mac and cheese. They got a little bit of bacon in there too. I can't finish that whole thing. But I'll tell you what. It's gonna be a delicious couple of days. That's all I'm gonna say. At least 2 days. At most 3 to 5. Yeah. That's how it be, ladies and gentlemen. That's how it be. But yeah, I'm just doing my thing, ladies and gentlemen. And after that, we might go to the beach, hit up the beach, you know what I mean? Hit up the beach, nice.
Yeah.
It's gonna be beautiful. Play some music.
Beautiful.
Play some music, preferably freestyle. If you guys don't know what freestyle is, that's basically like a music from the 80s. It was primarily played in New York in the more Latino neighborhoods, and it was great. Everybody loved that music. It was good. It was good stuff. Good stuff. Freestyle music. Lovely music. Yeah. And they would always remix it, and they were always like, and nowadays they have songs that have like a freestyle flavor to it. They're not exactly freestyle songs, but it's like got a flavor of it. You know what I mean? It's got a flavor. Like a Flavor Flav. Yeesh. So, there's that, ladies and gentlemen. Alrighty. I'm just getting us set up here. Alright. Okay. There we go. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, I'm just posting the announcements, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I'm doing right now. Posting the announcements. Posting some announcements right
What y'all
now.
doing this morning, everybody?
What do you guys got going on? What do you guys got going on this morning? Put it in the
Put it
chat.
in the chat. Let us know.
Yeah, let
What's
us
new?
know. Let us know what's new. What's new for you? What's new with you guys?
For you.
Yeah, me, I'm just chilling out, man. I'm gonna be relaxing, doing my thing, man. You know, I'm gonna have a nice Friday, and then after that, you know, have a nice restful weekend. You know what I mean? Nice restful weekend. Then after that, man, whew, I'm gonna be back at it again. You know what I mean? Gonna be back at it again, baby. Nice and refreshed. I'm gonna be nice and refreshed, man. It'll be great.
Great, great.
Yeah, hold on one second. Let me get my. There it is. Boom. Oh, boom there.
Yeah.
Hold on one second. Okay. There we are. Okay. All right. Beautiful. Okay. And let's see. Let's share this to the Facebook. Oh, that's the most dreaded part. Facebook sharing. Oh. Oh. It's Facebook. Oh no. Hold on one second. There we go. All right. There we are. Hold on one second. There we are. Hold on. There we go. Finally.
Oh, finally.
Finally. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
You ready to get this intro?
Yeah.
All right.
Da-da-da-da-da.
What's up, guys? It's Double Nicks, and welcome to another episode of Microcap Mornings. I am your host with the most. They call me DBL Nicks in the house, a.k.a. the Rainmaker. And I am here with the lovely Serengeti specialist herself. She likes to shake her bushy tail in the tall weeds and the high trees and the low seas, hitting them high knees. Sometimes she likes 2 cups of coffee. Sometimes she likes to jet ski. Sometimes she likes to regular ski. Sometimes she likes to watch videos of puppies and kitties. Sometimes she likes to go to Arby's. They have the meats. Sometimes she likes to get the fries that are curly. Sometimes she likes to eat the lo mein, especially my lo mein. She just steals that.
Oh my God.
And of course, she in the stock market looking for them ABCDs. We call her Davia Moms. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Yes.
Okay.
Good morning, DBM Moms.
Good morning.
Yeah. Rise and shine. All right. So, now that we got that going on, ladies and gentlemen, before we begin, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, as well as ring that bell icon to stay notified when new videos are uploaded. And remember to share. Because sharing is caring, ladies and gentlemen. Sharing is caring. And, of course, if you want access to our private Discord, link to join us in the description down below, as well as the pinned comment section. So be sure to check that out. We pick a lot of baggers a lot of times. We are just made different. Just made different. And the early bird gets the cash, the moolah, the loot, the cashola, the big bucks, I tell you. Yeah. Right now we have a couple of stonks that we called earlier this morning that ran up and became baggers. We have 3 baggers so far this morning. AGMH 114%. AMST, we called that one prior to its 117% run. INZY prior to its 178% run. And then we called a couple of little runners too. A couple baby ones, you know what I mean? It's a Yippee! Right? TGL 71%, TSSI 62%, IXHL 64%, ARAI 47%, and TOPW 54%.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And also AFMD 91.
Let's get a share party
AFMD.
going on, yo.
Yeah, let's get this share
Yes.
party going. Let's get a share
Share.
Let's
party.
get the share
Yes.
party going on,
Yes.
folks.
So that's what we got going on, ladies and gentlemen. That is what we got going on. So yeah,
Let's get to 200.
let's get to 200.
Yes, sir.
Let's get to 200. Let's get a share party going. Let's get a share party going. All right. Yes. All right. So yeah, that's pretty much what we're up to today.
Yes.
There was a stock that just moved just now. AFMD.
And it's 109.
I smell another bag. Oh, already another bagger?
You just walked into the building. and
I
you
just
went
stepped
up.
up into the building. And look what happened. Another stonk that ran. Oh,
Yes, sir.
oh my.
Yes, sir.
Yep. AFMD. We called that on our private Discord as well. Before it ran up a nice 109%.
Yes, it did.
Well,
Well then.
what did I tell you? We pick a lot of baggers a lot of times. Take a look. Take a look at this. Hold on. AFMD. All right, let's see. We called AFMD yesterday. That was yeah. We called it yesterday. We even called it 2 days ago. Actually, we called it on the 14th. At 25%, then we called it yesterday at 22%, then we called it earlier this morning at 7:39, and then now it ran up to a nice 109% and became our fourth bagger of the day. Man, I just stepped up into the building all of a sudden we doing this. So let me get a share party, baby. Let's get that share party going. Yeah, get that share party going, ladies and gentlemen. And of course,
And if you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel, go
Like-
ahead and subscribe.
subscribe.
Yes, click
At
that
Coach Nick
button.
Money.
At Coaching Money.
Click it. Click it.
Yes. So, ladies and gentlemen, of course, if you want access to our private Discord, which is where we called this thing early, and now AFMD is up 123%. I'm just saying, it's now up 123%. 123%. 123%. AFMD. AFMD.
AFMD.
Put it up. Let's see.
Yep, here it goes.
Let's see. AFMD has a float of 14 million, volume of 8 million, but it had and now it's 142. 142%. 142%. Okay. Alrighty. Like I said, stepped up into the building and already got baggers. What can I say?
Then they're trying to shine.
What can I say? Let's get that share party going.
Yes.
Let's get that share party, baby. That's it. That's it. That's it. I live on the 5th floor. That's it. Yeah. Look at that. 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 Oh. I'm just saying. And no news. They don't have that stuff yet. But they do have the float is starting to curl up even more. It's now 12 million instead of 4. Yeah. But the float is still 14 million. Volume is still 12 million. So the volume's a little bit lower than the float. That's okay. That's fine. That's fine. Just needs to keep curling up. Now it's 13.85 million. So there we go. It's still going. It's still going. It's still going. All right. 149%.
Yes.
149%. See? See? Yeah.
Checking it out.
Yeah. 151. 151%. Take a look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look. Oh, right there. Look at that. Ain't that beautiful? Look at that. We called it too. Called it. Doing. There we go. Called it we called it 2 days ago. Then we called it yesterday. Then we called it this morning. I'm just saying. Just made different.
AFMD moving doubles.
Yeah, I'm just saying we're just made different. Just made different. And the early bird gets the cash. You don't need no worm. Don't need no worm.
Gets the cash.
Nah, because with the cash you can get that filet mignon money. Like me. You could get that lobster money. Alright? always
Lobster
replicated.
Thermidor money, the lobster.
Always
Lobster.
duplicated, never replicated. They can never do it like us. I'm
Nope.
just saying, they can't do it like us.
Nope.
Not at
We
all.
hunt them.
Ah.
We go hunting for these. Correct them on that.
AFMD hit a high of 151%.
Yes.
Okay? I'm just saying, we called that 2 days ago, yesterday, and then this morning. Prior to the run. I'm just saying. Just saying. Hey, what did I say? What did I say? Let's get that share party going, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get that share party going. Yeah. Yeah. And we utilized all of our tools, including the real-time alerts. All right? We utilized our scanners. We utilized the newsroom, as well as our courses with over 400 videos of resources we've accumulated over the years, as well as our methods that we use to trade that work for us. All right? So, I'm just saying, it shows how we read candlestick patterns, how we read key levels, how we utilize our critical indicators, and so much more, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, it does.
It
does
do.
all that.
It do.
It
And you can check it out right here. Check this out. Check out this scanner. This is one of the scanners that we have. One of the scanners that we have gives you a link to every single stonk to get more information to it, right? Over here, right? And then it gives you the percentage of the stock moved, the time in which it moved, whether it's going in an upward trajectory or a downward trajectory, right? Gives this ticker, the price, volume, float, bada bing, bada boom. Mr. Worldwide with a step in the room. There we go.
Yeah.
All right. Then you got the news over here. Check this out. Check out the news. You get the news over here. It gives you the headline, gives you a little idea of what this says in the news. And then to top it off, boom, you got the tickers that it affects
Yes.
in the news. So you'll be like, oh, this news affects this ticker. There we
Gives you
go.
an idea of the backstory.
Yeah.
Which is important.
By the way, 186,
Oh,
188,
Oh,
188,
188.
188%.
188.
AFMD.
It's crazy.
Look, what did I say?
Oh, this is a wild one.
What did I say?
This one's going.
188%.
Hey, you know what? The news they have is like from 2 days ago, but
No. Yeah. Well, guess what?
Yeah.
Hey, it be like that.
it's wonderful.
Hey, it be like that.
It's important.
Boom. AFMD. Now 188% and having some nice climbage, ladies and gentlemen. It's climbing. It's climbing.
It's
It's
practically
climbing.
walking on stairs going
It's
up there.
it's walking on sunshine. That's how high it is.
Setting up for a high test, looks like.
Yeah. Yeah.
Getting ready to test
Could it
the
be doing
high.
it again? Could it be doing it again? Hold on. Let's see what we got
Taking the
going on
bottom
here.
of the high.
All right, let's
There we
see
go.
what we got going on over
What's
here.
happening?
All right, let's get this important resistance lines over here. Bada bing, bada boom, bop, right there. All right, got a high at the 25-cent mark. It has support lines at the 7-cent mark, 11-cent mark, 14 cents, 16 cents, 18 cents, 21 cents. Has to break through 25 for it to be schmexy to me.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's all I'm saying. All right. Now we step up into the building and take a look and what we got going on here. What we got going on. It's trying to do that high test a little bit. It's trying to do that high test. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens with the stock. Let's see what happens, ladies and gentlemen. But right now, it looks like it is moving and grooving. It hit 181. It's trying to do that high test. It is. Can it continue to curl upward? I don't know. We'll see what happens. But right now, it looks like it's trying. Looks like it's trying to hit that high test, ladies and gentlemen. That's all I'm saying. So, I mean, hey, link to join us in the description down below,
Hey.
as well as the pinned comment section. So be sure to check that out. We pick a lot of baggers a lot of times. You just witnessed one. You just witnessed one right here.
Yep.
You saw with your own 2 eyes. Let's get a share party going. Let's get a share party going, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hit that
And
200
if
mark.
you're not following us on YouTube, make sure to follow us on YouTube.
Oh, definitely follow us on YouTube. That's where the magic happens. That's where the magic happens right there. YouTube.
Sure does.
YouTube is where the magic happens.
Yeah,
All right.
it does.
That's all I'm saying. We called that beauty. We called that beautiful
Beautiful one.
on. We called that one 2 days ago, 1 day ago, and then this morning. Prior to its 188% run. And by the way, it hit higher than 188%, DBO Moms.
Oh my.
You're supposed to tell me.
Oh,
You lied to me. Oh, it hit 198. That's what it hit. It hit 198%.
You sneaky little thing, you.
198%. Although I'm a little bit worried about this one thing over here. One thing over here that I'm a little worried about. Right here. That double top over there. Worried about that. That's about it. Other than that, can it curl? It has to break through that little mark over there. Can it break through that little mark over there? Can it break through that little mark? Can it? Can it break through that little mark at the 25-cent mark? Can it break through? Can it break through?
Let's see.
Come on, baby. Can it break through that little 25 mark over there? It hit 198% when I wasn't looking. Yeah. 198%. Yes, Watch, I know. Thank you. I appreciate your service there, Watch. Always consistently beeping on a time when I have no idea why you're beeping, but okay. I will not question it. Whatever. You do your thing. If beeping makes you happy, be happy, my boy. Be happy.
Yeah.
Because guess what? Guess what?
What? What?
All I'm saying is we call the 198% bagger.
Yes, we do.
Can we get a share party going? Let's get a share party going because AFMD, baby. We called AFMD earlier this morning. Earlier this morning. 198%.
Yes, sir.
It looks like it's trying. Can it potentially be curling back up? Can it be curling back up? It's forming a bit of a bottom tail here, but it's a bottom tail red. So can it be curling back up? Maybe. It has to break through that 25-cent mark over here. Has to break through that 25-cent mark for it to be schmexy to mirror.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Gotta be schmexy.
Yeah. Currently, you got INZY as well, which is 178%.
Yes, you do.
Yeesh. So it looks like it's testing the. Let's see what INZY is doing.
Yep.
Because it's testing the high. INZY is testing the high. So while we're waiting for AFMD, INZY
I test.
is doing a high test. A little bit of a high test going on with INZY. INZY has some interesting news. So INZY has a very high float, very low volume. That's the only thing about INZY that I didn't really like. But we did call it earlier this morning. We called it earlier this morning prior to its 178% run. INZY has a 59 million float, very high float. Volume is 14 million volume. So again, volume's lower than the float. So we weren't too big of fans on this one, right? But it do be like that sometimes. But we did call it, and it did run a nice 178%. So it do be like that.
Yeah.
So, bing, right there. Had that nice run. And let's get the graffiti pencil activated. Let's get the graffiti pencil activated right over Nya. Boom. Right there. So, it's got resistance at the 129 mark, 187, 232, 264, 296, 336, and then it has resistance at the 399 mark. So the other ones, the 129, 187, 232, 264, 296, and 336, those are all support lines. Resistance line is at the 399 mark. So it has to curl to break through that. Right now, it looks like it's a little bit halted at the moment. Looks like it's a little bit halted. It's not moving.
Did somebody slam the brakes?
Hey, did somebody slam the brakes? But it does have news. INZY has news, ladies and gentlemen. It does have news. It has news
Yes.
that they're strengthening the enzyme therapy business with acquisition of Inozyme Pharma. And they're going to buy an enzyme therapy developer in Inozyme So they're being bought out in $270 million in all cash deal.
Uh-huh.
So INZY is going to be brought out, and right now it's actually they're investigating whether or not it's obtaining a fair price for its public shareholders. So we'll see what happens with that. We shall see. We shall see.
Yes.
All right, but it did hit a nice high of 178. It looks like it's halted so far. Looks like it's halted right now. So what it's doing? Got to see what happens with that.
We'll see what happens.
We got to see what happens with that. But let's check our baggers again. So our baggers are we called AGMH 114%. Actually, can you hear me? No, that's AGMH, Mom. That's not AFMD. That's AFMD is a whole different thing.
114. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
My bad.
Can I have a piece of paper? Can I have a piece of paper?
Yeah.
Have a piece of paper.
Pepper.
Pepper.
Right. AGMH 114.
Yeah. So let's see. We got AGMH, and let's get a share party going, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get a share party going. I want to hit 200. Let's hit 200. Let's hit 200, so we can share the joy with everybody else.
Yes.
Let's share the joy with everybody else, ladies and gentlemen. Let's share the joy. Share the joy. Yeah. All right. Got that. AGMH got 114%.
Yep.
AMST hit 117%. And then INZY hit that 178% mark over there. All right. And then finally, you got AFMD. And that one hit 198%. Yeah, there we go. All right. So you got that going on right there. You got that going on. All right. And then, of course, we got our little runners here. We got TGL. TGL ran up 71% right there. We got, let's see here, IXHL. That one hit 64%. 64%. All right. TSSI hit 62%. There we go.
Yep.
All right. TOPW. That one hit 54%. And then ARAI hit 47%. There you go.
Yep.
Boom. There you go. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's the lineup. All right. So currently we got INZY still looks to be frozen here. They froze it. They froze it, ladies and gentlemen.
I guess maybe it's halted. Does it look like it's halted?
It looks like it's halted because it looks like it's not moving.
There you go.
It's not moving.
It's not moving.
It's not moving, ladies and gentlemen. She's not moving. But get the stick. Do your moms get the stick. Somebody get the stick.
Oh my.
Poke. Hey.
Wake up.
Hey.
Hey.
Do something.
Hello.
Testing. Is this mic on?
Yeah, really.
Yes, it is. CHSN seems to be moving, so let's check that out. Let's see what they're doing. CHSN.
Let's do that.
Let's see what CHSN is up to. CHSN doesn't look like it has much volume in the grand scheme of things. Has an 11 million float, 197,000 volume, and nope, not schmexy. Had a little movement. It's China stock.
Yes.
As well. It's a China stock, so
yeah.
it's Let's see what else we got. What else we got?
What do we have here?
SIDU. Actually, TOPW seems to be moving. TOPW.
I was doing little moves before.
Yeah, it was making some moves earlier. TOPW, we called it earlier. So far, it ran up 54%, but right now it's doing some stuff here. So right now, let's check it out. Let's get the graffiti pencil over here. Bop, right here. Let's get a share party going, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get a share party going. All right? So, got this over here, right over here. Bop, right there.
Bop.
All right? Little bit of a pennant over here. And then another one right up here. Bop. Up and then boom, and then boom, right there. Bop. There we are.
Yes,
So,
sir.
TOPW currently had a pennant over here, curled off that pennant, and then it made another pennant over here. A little bit of a descending wedge,
Right.
actually. So, could it potentially go up? Can it potentially go up? We'll have to see. We'll have to see. We shall see, ladies and gentlemen. We shall see. Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
Right
Okay.
there. Let's see what's going on here.
Yeah. That's what we got going on.
Sure.
Let's see. So, TOPW currently moving up 58%, 59%. Let's see what goes on. TOPW does have some news that came out earlier this morning. That Top Win, which is the name of the company, prepares to enter digital assets market with Sora Ventures, driving Bitcoin treasury across Asia's booming Web3 market. And then to top it off, they received a report of a foreign private issuer pursuant to Rule 13A16 or 15D16 under the Securities Exchange Act of 1934, which means that they definitely have some insider buying. And then they're also going to expand its digital assets with Sora Ventures to rebrand as Asia's strategy to lead a Bitcoin treasury movement across Asia. So that's what they got going on, ladies and gentlemen. That is what they got going on.
That's all today, too.
Yeah, that's all today.
Wow.
So they got some news. They're moving up, by the way. They're curling. They're curling off the descending wedge.
Yes.
They are. They're curling off that descending wedge. You see that little descending wedge? They're trying to curl. All right. It has a bit of a top tail, though. Has a bit of a top tail. We don't like the top tails, DBO moms. We like the bottom tails. Bottom tails. Bottom tails. It's bottom tails.
Bottom tails.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's what we got going on.
Mm-hmm.
That is what we got going on. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeesh.
Let's see what's going on here.
So, as far as TOPW is concerned right now, they hit a nice little high at 61%. 61%. 61%. Hold on. Let me find it. And, yeah, 61%. 61%. Boom. Right there. Boom! There we go. All right. So now,
Yeah.
let's check out another stonk here. INZY is just frozen there. I don't know what they're doing. I think it got halted. I think that one got halted. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Let's see. What else do we have? CAPS. Let's see what CAPS is doing.
Mm-hmm.
Caps.
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 Currently
All right.
here.
Let's get a share party going. Woohoo! Let's get a share party.
Share party.
Yeah, baby. Let's get a share party. Let's get a share
Yes.
party. All right.
Got
Let's
it.
see. Caps is currently up 86%. 86%.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Currently hit that 86% mark right there. All right. Let's see what they got going on here. They are a bit below the VWAP. So let's see what Caps is doing. Caps is currently has a float of 1.46 million. Volume is 8.41 million. So the float is reasonable. The volume is higher than the float. That is excellent. All right. They also have a Form 10Q that was filed with some insider buying news. And then also to top it off, Capstone reaffirmed a $100 million revenue target for 2025, accelerated an M&A strategy with flexible growth capital. So,
sir.
Caps has some news. Does have some news, by the way. Has some news, ladies and gentlemen. That has some news. Let's see what we got here. So,
Yep.
it's moving up here. Hold on. Oh, let's move this thing right over. Oh, there we go. Hey, hold on 1 second right there. Had a nice move. It moved all the way to this top area over here. So let me get this graffiti pencil out here. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Actually, more over there. All right, bop. Wait, hey, come here, you. Come here. There we go.
Yes, sir.
All right. So, currently, this stock has a resistance line at the $1.62 mark. Another one over here at the $3.13 mark, and then it has support. Those are support lines actually. Resistance lines at 432, 515, 599, 702, and 869. So it has to do that. Right now, it's currently below the VWAP, but it does have a reasonable float. Good volume. Let's see what happens with the stock. Can it potentially move? Let's see. Also, let's check out INZY for me, DBO moms. Let me see what that's doing. Is it still It's still frozen.
It's still
Okay,
there.
go back to CAPS. Let's go
Yeah,
back to
okay, let's go back to
CAPS
CAPS.
because I just man. Currently, INZY is being hated on because you know the haters. All right, the haters are the haters are the haters. So let's see. Currently with the stunk though, INZY has a bit of a pennant here. It has a bit of a pennant. Bop right here. All right, boom, boom, and boom. You see that? Nice. A little bit of a pennant has to break through that pennant for it to be somewhat schmexy to me.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Because it did have a nice movement upward, then proceeded to go back down and started to consolidate a bit more. So right now it needs to break through that 313 mark over here. Has to break through and hold that 313 mark. Break through 432, break through 515, 599, 702, and then 869 for it to be somewhat schmexy to me. Yes, sir.
Yes, yes,
Yes, sir. Right now, Caps is up a nice 81%. So we'll see what happens. We shall
Let's
see
do
what
that.
happens.
Let's see
We shall see what
happens.
happens. And ladies and gentlemen,
Ah,
be sure to get the share party going.
yes,
Get the
sir.
share party going. And of
Let's
course,
do
if
that
you
share party.
and of course, I see you looking at this beautiful scanner over here in this beautiful newsroom here. Be sure to check out our More Coach Dick Money program to get access to this scanner right here, as well as the other scanners, for as long as you want, ladies and gentlemen. The other scanner for as long as you want. You get access to all the others. You get access to all the scanners for as long as you desire, right? And of course, you get access to the newsroom for as long as you desire,
Yeah.
right? And then, yeah, you get access to the courses. Get access to the courses with over 400 videos on how we find and trade stocks, how we read candlestick patterns,
Yes, sir.
how we read key levels, and so much more, ladies and gentlemen. That's it's just beautiful like that.
Yes,
It's
it
beautiful.
is.
Also has a bunch of resources that we've acquired over the years, things of that nature. You get the real-time alerts, right? You get the custom scanners. You get all that beautiful stuff. You get the stunk chat. There we go. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. And of course, CAPS is moving. It is moving.
Uh-huh.
A little bit.
A little scooch.
It's moving a little scooch.
Mm-hmm.
Moved up a little bit. But yeah, we also called AGMH 114%, AMST 117%, INZY 178%, and AFMD 198%. Ladies and gentlemen,
Right.
just made different. Just made different. And the early bird gets the cash.
Yes,
That's
sir.
it. That's it.
Yes,
That's
sir.
it.
That's it.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Something
All right.
around the corner.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, they are.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's what's going on.
They make an appearance.
They make an appearance. That's it. That's what they do.
Yes, they do.
That's what they do.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So that's what we're doing right now. Right now we're chilling, man. We're chilling right now. So what you guys got planned for this weekend, man? What you guys got planned, man? I mean, I might play Helldivers, Doom, and Space Marines. That's what I'm gonna be doing. That's probably what I'm gonna be doing if it's raining. I don't know. I actually, you know what? I might ask Siri what the weather is outside. Hold on. Hey Siri, what's the weather gonna be like on Saturday and Sunday? Ah, it's gonna be partly cloudy. Okay, that's fine. I can live with that. I can live with partly cloudy. That's okay. I can live with that.
Yeah.
Partly cloudy's fine. Oh, I can live with that. That's fine. I still go out.
That's cool, huh?
I'll still go out, man. You kidding? If is that it? That's the whole show, dude. I go out all the time.
Yes.
Heck yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, it's gonna be a nice. Ooh, it's gonna be a nice 77 degrees. Not gonna be too cold, not too hot. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, that's good for me. I don't mind that. I can't hate on that. That's beautiful. I can live with that.
Yeah.
I could live with that. I'll go on the beach and chill, man.
Yeah.
That ain't nothing to me, man. That ain't nothing. Mm-mm-mm. All right, and of course, CAPS does have some history of being overbought on the RSI, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. Let's not forget that. Has a bit of some history about being overbought on the RSI. Right? We're a little crazy there, but now it's not overbought or oversold in the RSI, just so you know. So there's that going on. You got that going on right there. All right. All right, let's see here. Let's see. let's see. What's going on with TOPW? Let's check out TOPW, ladies. Actually, let me see. Yeah. Let's see. TOPW. Yeah. We'll check it out.
Yeah, let's check it out.
TOPW. All right. Yes. Got our things going on with it. These are the guys that are planning to expand the Bitcoin treasury in Asia. Yeah, Topwind wants to expand digital assets with Sora Ventures and rebrand as Asia Strategy to lead a Bitcoin treasury movement across Asia. So that's what they got going on. These guys are Hong Kong stock though. They're Hong Kong stock though, so I don't trust it too much. Don't trust it too much, because they tend to go up and then they go down and it's a whole thing and you're like, ah! You know what I mean?
Yeah, they
Ah!
be doing that.
Yeah.
They do that.
Yes, they do.
They sure do.
It do be like that. It do be like that sometimes. And ladies and gentlemen, let's get a share party going.
Let's get that share party going on.
Yeah.
Share it with
Share.
everybody.
Share it with your mom. Share it with your dad. Share it with your brother, your sister, your cat, your dog.
Your cousin. Your goldfish. Your crocodile. Your pet alpaca. Anything you got.
Your alligator.
Your turtle.
Your tarantula.
Just press the button for them. Let 'em
Yeah.
go. Yes.
Yeah. Because they got those little mitts. They do. They have little mitts. They have like these little pads on the bottom of their legs. Did you know that? Spiders have that. Unless you're in Australia, then they got necks.
Oh yeah, you told us
Oh
about
God,
that.
the spiders with necks.
Oh no.
Why Australia?
No.
Why do your spiders have necks?
Oh God.
Do one of them just try to look up at the sun and all of a sudden he's like, oh yeah, you know what? That's evolution right there.
Oh gosh.
The Lord done look down at that and say, oh, that's evolution. Yeah, my brother in Christ, why? Why though?
Why do they have
Why?
They're scary enough.
Lord, why? I firmly believe that there are two things that strictly belong to God. All right. Australia is just God's testing ground for that's his beta testing ground. You know what a beta test is? It's basically when a video game is in a testing stage where they're trying to test the game to see if it's fun or they need to if it's fun, if there's things you need to improve on. That's what beta testing is. So I'm starting to think that Australia is just the beta testing ground for God's animals or anything. I feel like God just sits there on his couch like, man, I'm bored. What if I put necks on spiders? Lord. What if I made snakes that were 10 feet long
and actually slither across roofs of houses? Let's do that.
Yeah, make them slither across roofs of houses like they're in Kung Fu Panda. Let's do that. What about monitor lizards? How about I just have one just walk into a convenience store like it owns the place and just climb up the wall for no reason? Which happened, by the way. That did happen. It was a giant monitor lizard.
You gotta show me that. Oh my God.
I'm sitting there like, I know this is Australia. This is not. There's nowhere else.
I don't know.
There's nowhere else. I said to my friend, I bet my bottom dollar it is Australia.
It has to be. I tell you, you gotta be tough to live there. I don't think.
Look, all I'm saying is that there was. You remember Kevin Hart?
Yeah.
He was in Australia. All right.
Yeah.
I think his friend threw something at an ostrich. Or an emu. That's what they're called. Now, emus are fast. They're fast. They're fast. They run up to 36 miles per hour. All right? So, as soon as this dude threw something at the emu looked at it, literally turned his head, and they were like, okay, yeah, you know what? We need to run. Right? So they started driving away. The emu started running after them, tearing rubber. And he don't even have rubber.
Oh no.
His body was moving that way, but his head was still looking at them. His body was moving forward. He pulled up next to the car like he was doing a drag race. And his body was moving forward,
but his head was looking right at them, not breaking no eye contact at all whatsoever. All right? You know that man was waiting for them to pull up to the hotel to curb stomp them. And that's the thing. What about those alligators? I'm telling you, those, not the alligators, the kangaroos. Those are bodybuilding deer.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I look at those things and I say to myself, brother, man, who hurt you? Who hurt you?
My goodness.
Who did this to you, my boy? Who did this?
I don't understand. Wow.
I don't know who did this to you.
I don't know. Wow.
Who hurt you, brother? Dang. You could tell me. It's okay.
Yeah, they do look like bodybuilding.
They need that better help
without
treatment.
The antlers, but yeah.
They need that better help treatment. By the way, better help sponsorship. Just let me know.
Gosh.
Hit me up.
Yeah.
Have my people talk to your people. But yeah, I'm looking at it like, what the heck?
They will stomp the heck out of you.
The thing is, right? Okay, I saw one video, right, where there was a kangaroo trying to run the fade. This dude was literally holding the kangaroo back, proceeded to give it a kiss on its snout, and he proceeded to give this kangaroo, just to be a smart ass, he proceeded to give the kangaroo a kiss on the snout, and that kangaroo just stopped, looked at him like he just looked at this man. He stopped everything he was doing. He's like, excuse me? I know you didn't just restrain me and then give me a kiss on the nose. I know you didn't just do that. And then he proceeded to wipe his face on the ground. I'm like, oh, man. Nah.
His owner, the guy that kissed him.
Nah. That's crazy work. The kangaroo said, ugh, brother. He stepped back in shock. This man stepped back in shock and then just said, you know what, I'm just going to go back to grazing. That's it, I'm done.
I would be very afraid.
But ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time we got for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, as well as ring that bell icon to stay notified when new videos are uploaded. And remember to share. Because sharing is caring, ladies and gentlemen. Sharing is caring. And if you want access to our private Discord, the link to join is in the description down below, as well as the pinned comment section. So be sure to check that out. We pick a lot of baggers a lot of times. We are just made different. And the early bird gets the cash, the moolah, the loot, the cashola, the big bucks, I tell you. All right? They get all that good stuff. You get access to this beautiful scanner right over me. Yeah. This beautiful one. This is just one of the scanners. All right? You get access to this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful newsroom over me, which gives you the news, gives you a little synopsis, and then to top it off, also gives you a beautiful ticker thing going on there. So it shows the ticker that it affects and all that good stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much it, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Ring that bell icon to stay notified when new videos are uploaded. And remember to share.